talk entertainment now with John Katsilometes from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Welcome.
What's up?
Yeah, been busy, huh?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Every
Always.
week I think, oh, what are we going to talk about this week? And then there's a whole list.
Insanity's the new norm. Maybe it's the old norm. I don't know.
It sure
But,
is.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
But Journey's back, and they're coming to the Coliseum for, would you call it a residency? A bunch of shows.
Yeah, it'll be one of those 9 shows in a month in October, and they've played here before in residency at the Hard Rock Hotel at the Joint.
Sure.
And this is interesting because they just announced it, but Neil Sean, the guitarist, had mentioned this weeks ago that they were going to come back here. It's going to be the first, among the first rock residencies, maybe the first actual rock band residency in the new Coliseum. This is what they had in mind when they went into when they decided to renovate the Coliseum, was to open up the floor seats, give it more of a GA, give it a little bit more of a festival party feel, so bands could come in and jump around and get into that front section a little bit more. There's going to be bottle service VIP, so they're going to be back, and this is going to be a strong run. They're Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. They love it here, and they put on a great show.
They sure do. And people are going, well, is it the original members? Or I was getting all these tweets. I'm like, it's the ones that have been together for a while, but not the original,
it's
right?
Arnel Pineda is the singer. That's what you need to answer, because Steve Perry, the famed singer who did all their hits in the 70s and 80s, has released an album recently, solo album, and he's back in the game that way. But it's not Steve Perry. It's Arnel Pineda, who is incredible.
He is incredible.
He is incredible.
Heard him. All right, let's talk about this. From the producers of Rock of Ages comes Elvis Presley's Heartbreak Hotel in concert. It's over at Harrah's, and this kicked off, I think, last night, right?
It
this
opened
week?
Monday night.
Monday night, okay, yeah.
Yes, and this is there's Eric Clendening, who
Okay.
plays the Elvis character in the show. This is a concert. Primarily, it's not like an MDQ or Rock of Ages where they have a book in there and they're telling a story. It is sort of a prequel of MDQ in its time span mostly. But what they're doing is they're reviving a lot of Elvis's old hits, and some by Jerry Lee Lewis, and there's a little B.B. King in there as his inspirations, and then just play through it. And they talk about Elvis's career. It's licensed by Elvis Presley Enterprises, so you have a lot of video, a lot of photos. And I was at the rehearsal the other day, and I just walked in expecting to hang out and do a Cats Bureau and write. This show really rocks. I mean, the band is great, the singing's great. They have 2 background singers, 3 background singers who are really great. And I really liked the rehearsal. It was a great show.
Good.
And it was not a dress rehearsal, so I was very pleasantly surprised, to be honest.
Yeah,
Elvis fans will love it, and if you like live music and performed well, you'll like this show, I think. Already, I can say that.
Okay, cool. Look forward to it. Yeah. Hey, a new Las Vegas tribute show is celebrating the pop music powerhouses, the Blonde Invasion. We got Gaga, Madonna. What's the other one?
Gaga, Madonna, and who's in the middle there?
I forget. It's going to scroll up and we'll find it. Oh, Britney Spears.
Oh, Spears,
there we go.
Who's still blonde. That's the
Yep,
fortunate.
still blonde.
I'd forgotten that too. This show is going on at V Theater at Miracle Mile Shot. There's a lot of tribute action happening in town already, but it's produced by Jon Stewart, and longtime Las Vegans will know that name as the man who brought Legends to the Strip in the first place. He's the original creator of Legends in Concert, and he's back doing another tribute show. And I know these performers in the show are all very capable. And they've got another country show down there, Vegas Goes Country, that's also doing well in the theater. So
does well.
There's a lot of live tribute stuff going on in Las Vegas right now. Yes, they do.
All right. Hey, listen, we have a little less than a minute. We got to hit 2 things: James Taylor and the Postmodern Jukebox. So James Taylor kicking off tonight.
Kicking off tonight. I'll be there tonight. I wrote for what for me was a really good column about James Taylor in Sunday's paper. I had an exclusive interview with him. What a great man. What a great artist he is.
Cool.
He's coming in for a dozen shows over the next couple of months, and that kicks off at the Coliseum tonight, pre-renovation. And Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox is moving into a residency at One Oak Nightclub at the Mirage, and I interviewed Scott Bradley for my podcast, and also for the column, and he talks about the development of this show that takes new songs and throws them back into the 20s and gives them a refurbished vibe.
All right, we'll talk about both those more, I'm sure, in the next coming weeks as well. You can check out more in Katz's column, though, in the Review Journal, and we'll see Katz next week. Thanks, Katz.